Am I audible, Shantanu?
Yes, sir. Audible?
Yeah. Participants, please mute your mic while the session is going on. And if you have any query, you can write in the chat.
Anupam, audible. Anupam?
Yes, Pankaj, am I audible now?
Yeah, Anupam, audible.
Pankaj?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You're
Anupam.
audible.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You are a co-host now, Anupam.
Okay, sir.
Let me update it. You can control, you can mute everybody from the system. And then when you want someone to unmute, you can click unmute. Okay, the option is there, you can mute everybody. They cannot unmute themselves. Only the
Okay,
host
sir.
can allow them to unmute.
Okay, sir.
Hello, sir. There is some beep sound is coming in between. Kindly look into that one, sir.
Actually, participants are joining. That's why maybe these beep sounds are coming.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Beep sound is joining sound basically.
Okay.
কুৱেশ্যনৰ কথা কিবা থাকিব নেকি? কেইটামান হেতাই হেৰি হাঁহবলৈ লৈ গ'লো নিব নাই ঘৰত আছে সেই ঠাণ্ডা খাই
You can start at 6 p.m. Sharp at 6 p.m. Principal sir is here and our Rafik sir is also there. So you can start at sharp 6 p.m.
Okay, sir.
Shantana, you can start.
Sir, can I start?
Yes, you can start.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I am Santana Borua, Assistant Coordinator of this workshop. Respected Principal of Bahana College, Dr. Prasanna Kumar Datta sir, IQAC Coordinator, Dr. Rafik Ahmed sir, Assistant Coordinator, Dr. Pankaj Bora sir, our esteemed resource person, Dr. Anupam Chanda sir, and Dr. Apurva Jyoti Majumdar sir, our esteemed participant, and our organizing team. I welcome you all to this national level online workshop on Koha, organized by Bahana College Library in association with IQAC Bahana College. Koha is the world's first integrated library management system. A number of researchers and developers declared that it is the world-based free and open source integrated library management software. No hidden charges involved. There is no commercial license involved. There is no third party involved, with a critical mass of developer, contributor, and user around the world. Anyway, now I would like to request of our respected principal, Dr. Prasanna Kumar Datta sir, to say a few words. Sir has been our chairperson and our backbone of this event, and we are grateful for his guidance and support. So, sir, please.
Thank you, Chandana. Hello, Chandana.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, you are audible.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
I
you.
will.
Good evening, everybody. I am pleased to be present here in this inaugural session with you all in this national level online workshop on the library software Koha by Bahana Library in association with IQAC Bahana College. I, on behalf of Bahana College family, welcome Dr. Apurva Majumdar, Assistant Librarian, Robindra Library, Assam University, Silchar, and Dr. Anupam Chanda as resource person to this workshop. I also welcome all the participants to this 2-day long workshop. Dear participants, colleagues, and students, most of us perhaps know that The library software Koha was created in 1999 in New Zealand, and the first installation went live in January 2000. Now it is claimed that Koha holds the position as the most widely implemented open source integrated library system, but many college libraries to install this software or have some practical problems in running this software. In this context, the workshop like this one would be beneficial for librarians and other library workers and also the users. The organizers and the resource persons will be delighted if this workshop become helpful for the participants. Organizers and the research persons for conducting this workshop and the participants for their willingness to join the workshop. With few words, I formally inaugurate the workshop. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
Chanda.
sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable speech and also inaugurating our workshop. Now, I would like to request of our respected IQSC coordinator as well as HOD Department of Economics, Dr. Rafiq Ahmed, sir, to say a few words. Sir has been our advisor of this workshop, and we are grateful for his guidance and support. So, sir, please.
Thank you, Santana. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Principal of Bahana College, also the inaugurator of this program, Dr. Prasanna Kumar Datta, respected resource persons and of this workshop, Dr. Apurva Jyoti Majumdar, Assistant Librarian, Assam University, Silchar, and Dr. Anupam Chanda, Librarian of Bahana College. Dr. Chanda is also Joint Coordinator of this workshop. Dr. Pankaj Bora, another Joint Coordinator of this workshop, moderator of this inaugural session, and also Assistant Coordinator of this workshop, Santana Borua, respected participants from different parts of the country. At the very outset, I, on behalf of IQSC Bahana College, welcome the resource persons, particularly Dr. Apurva Jyoti Majumdar, Assistant Librarian, Assam University, Silchar, and the outside participants of our college, to our college, as well as to this workshop. For those
Hello, sir.
PWD
Ahmed, sir.
Mr.
Okay, sorry, you can continue.
And the late Ganesh Chandra Datta, a renowned advocate. Since then, it has traversed a glorious path of development, celebrating its golden jubilee in the year 2016. With two streams, arts and science, present student strength of the college is more than 1,200 and faculty strength is 50. After first assessment in 2003, in 2015, the college went under second cycle of NACS assessment and was awarded B+. With refreshed vision and missions in 2004, the IQSC of the college has been accomplishing a series of academic, research, and extension activities for quality enhancement and sustenance, most of the times in association with some agencies, to which this two-day national level online workshop on Koha is the latest edition. This workshop has been organized by Bahana College Library in association with IQSC Bahana College. I would like to take privilege to thank Dr. Anupam Chanda for his strong initiatives to organize such an important workshop and giving IQSC of Bahana College the opportunity of association. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are in a virtual world. Most of the academic tasks are accomplished online. The breakout of COVID-19 has made it almost compulsory. In relation to this, we need a proper library management software having online accessibility by the users. Here, the Koha matters. Koha is the world's best open source library automation software. It is used by many academic, public, and special libraries around the world as well as in India. Koha has all the modules you would expect in fully functional library software. It is also fully web-based application accessed entirely through your web browser. Koha is a Maui term, meaning is gift or donation. Really, it is a gift for library managers and the library users. But what is Koha and how to use it? To know all these things, that is, to bring the gift to use, some orientation is required. Expected this workshop with the effort of resource persons, the aforesaid requirement will be fulfilled. Which is it, this expectation? Let me conclude here. Once again, I welcome all of you to Bahana College and also to this workshop. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you. Thank you all. Over to Santana.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable speech. Now, I would like to request of our respected Joint Coordinator, Dr. Pankaj Bara, sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Political Science, to say a few words. We are very much grateful for his continuous support. So, sir, please.
Thank you, Santana, for giving me this opportunity. Our respected principal, sir, our respected IQC coordinator, Dr. Ahmed, sir, honorable resource persons of this 2-day-long workshop, and honorable participants. We are happy that the participants have joined this workshop. We believe that a workshop like this are not only important for earning a certificate, but also important for learning the things. Software like Koha, as already Principal Sir has said, that this is one of the most used software in library management. Therefore, in advanced libraries, many libraries use this software, and it is very important for people engaged with library to know about this software. Therefore, we have organized this workshop, and I hope participants will actively participate in this workshop. They will try to learn every aspect of this software, and I believe the participatory behavior in this workshop will make this workshop fast. With this, I will conclude my speech. Happy learning. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir,
Yes,
for your
Santana.
valuable speech. Now I feel extremely privileged and honored to invite our resource person and speaker, Dr. Anupam Chanda, sir, to this workshop. Before start this workshop, let me introduce him with all of you. Dr. Anupam Chanda is presently working as a librarian at Bahana College, Jorhat, Assam. He studied MLIC in Department of Library and Information Science, Assam University, Silchar, and also obtained PhD degree from Department of Library and Information Science, Assam University, Silchar, on implementation of RFID technology in libraries of higher educational institution of Northeast India, a study in 2018. Before joining Bahana College, he worked as an assistant librarian at Nelit, Guwahati for 2 years, and also worked as a librarian at Assam Don Bosco University for 3 years and 5 months. He has implemented RFID system in both the Ajara and Tapesia campus libraries of Assam Don Bosco University. He has published 25 research articles and 2 books. He has attended 5 international conferences and presented seminar papers. He has also attended many workshop, training program, etc. He has conducted a 2 state-level workshop on Koha as a resource person. He has also delivered many talks on library resources. He has attended workshop on Koha at IIT Bombay under the NIMIC project. He is the coordinator of IIT Bombay for conduction of Koha workshop. He has installed Koha library automation software in 11 libraries in Assam as well as Nagaland. Now I handed over to our resource person to continue this workshop. So Anupam sir, please.
Thank you, Shantana. Respected Principal Sir, Dr. Prashanna Kumar Datta Sir, respected IQAC Coordinator, Dr. Rafiq Ahmed Sir, my colleague, Dr. Pankaj Bora, and the resource person, Dr. Apurva Jyoti Majumdar Sir, and all the participants. On behalf of Bahana College Library, I welcome all of you to this national level online workshop on Koha Integrated Library Management Software. So basically today, the first day of this workshop, so we'll discuss about the how to create libraries, how to create Petron, all the basic things. Most of you know about the Koha, I think, and many of you know the basics of Koha. So for them, those who know already know the basics, there is no new thing, but yeah, you can recall the things. So, and most importantly, we are not expert. We just we will share our little knowledge, what we do in our day-to-day practice in the library. So if there is any mistake or if anyone knows about the thing, so you can write in the chat box if I do any mistakes, or if you know better, then you can unmute your mic and you can tell me. Okay. And the important thing is, if you found any voice crack, then you can please inform me. Okay, so let me share my slides about the Koha. Am I audible, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
you are
Okay,
audible.
okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir. Please go ahead.
Okay, okay. So let me share my screen. Yeah, is it visible?
No, sir.
Is it visible? The screen is visible?
The content is not showing. It's saying that you are sharing something, but the images are not coming.
Let me check.
I think you need to
I
reshare
think
it.
it is showing. Okay, let me reshare.
Yes, it's visible now.
Koha screen is visible, no?
Yes, the first page is visible. It's open.
Okay, okay, thank you. Wait, just a minute. So the workshop is basically on Koha and how we can manage our day-to-day library housekeeping operation by using the Koha. So let me start. Yeah. So Koha is basically there is what is integrated library management software. So first of all, we have to know that what is integrated library management software. So an integrated library management software, which is also known as library management software, which we are using in our day-to-day library operation. Not only Koha, but you can use like Soul, Lipsys. There are so many library management softwares. So these are an enterprise resource planning system for library. So we used to track items owned or orders made or bill paid and patrons who have borrowed. Like we use it is for acquisition, circulation, and so many other purposes like serial controls, etc. And integrated library management software usually comprises a relational database. Participants, please unmute your mic.
छोड़ देंगे विश्वास कर अचार एवं चाय पीना बहुत हमारा फेवरेट चीज है चाय पी लियो
Hello.
अचार भी खाए 3 साल से हमने अचार सब चीज त्याग दिले मैं अचार भी
Yeah,
खाएंगे
Vinay Kumarji, please unmute your mic. Vinay Kumarji, please unmute your mic. Okay, so an integrated library management usually comprises of relational database software to interact with that database, and two graphical users interface. As we all know, this interface one is for patrons and one is for staff. The patrons, the database which is for patron is called Opex, online and public access catalog, or sometimes you can call it as web Opex. Those Opex are available online. We can call this as web Opex. And one is for staff interface. So basically what we do in the staff interface, we do cataloging, we do access classification, not classification, cataloging, then patrons management, then serial controls, then library administration. These things we do in the staff control system. Then most of the ILMS separate software functions into discrete programs called modules. So in every software, there is some modules. In the later part, I'll show you the modules of Koha. So in every software, there are modules. So in some software, you can customize the modules, and in some software, you cannot customize anything. You have to just go work on this module, what is already set it up. Okay. Just a minute. Let me share again. Wait. Yeah. So what does open source means? So the term open source refers to software that is free, and that includes the original source code used to create it, so that users can modify it to make it work better for them. So open source, in the open source kind of software, you will find the source code free, so that you can modify and customize software according to your needs and purpose. So basically there are so many open source software we use in our day-to-day life, not only Koha. There are so many others open source software also which we use in our day-to-day life, and those who know how to customize the code, they can modify, or they can change the software according to their needs. So open source software may be free. Yeah, the term open source itself say that it is free, but a developer or distributor may charge for services. So there is some service cost. If you don't know how to customize the software, you have to pay some service cost, including special programming, installation, training, and technical support. So if you know how to operate the software, how to install the software, how to customize the software, then no need to pay anything. But if you don't know how to do these things, so you have to pay for the programming cost, installation cost, training. But the software is free. No need to pay anything to purchase the software. Okay, so simple use it, and is not locked any single person or institution. So you can simply you download it and use it. There is no lock, or there is no terms and conditions for any kind of institution. So advantages of open source software. There are some advantages of open source software. These are ability to tailor to fit local needs. So you can fit your local needs. The source code is free, so you can modify or customize according to your own needs. No restriction on use. There is no contractual restriction on how the software is used. If you purchase a commercial software, you cannot redistribute it. You cannot modify it. There is some restriction, but for open source software, there is no such kind of restrictions. So you can simply download it and use it, and you can modify according to your needs. Then low cost, there is no charges for software itself. The major cost is local development. If the number of user is large and they share their efforts, each user's cost is reduced. So suppose you have a big library and you have 3,000, 4,000 users. So if you install Koha with a third party, or you can install in cloud hosting, you can take the cloud hosting. And suppose the cost of this cloud hosting is 40,000 per year. And if you are 4,000 students, so per each student rupees 10 rupees will cost per year. So basically it's a very minimum cost. And if you install it locally and you know how to install it, how to customize it, then you need not to pay anything. That means totally this software is totally free. And some of the everything has advantages and disadvantages. So there are some disadvantages also in case of open source software. So unanticipated efforts, a library may find that it needs to do a great deal more work than anticipated to adopt the software to local needs. Suppose if you purchase a commercial software like Soul or Lipsys, no need to do anything, just you install it and do your work. But if you install Koha, then you have to put some effort to customize it. Suppose you have a very small library, so you will find that you are putting so many efforts to customize, and the users are very less and the functions are very less. So this is a kind of disadvantages. But if you have a big library, there are more number of books, more number of users, then your effort will be fruitful. If you spend 15 days, 1 month to customize this software according to your library, according to institution, you will find it very fruitful, and in the long run you can use it very easily. Then lack of coordination. The decentralization development of open source software means that progress can be chaotic and there may be delays in addressing bugs. So suppose you install the Koha latest version, so there may be some bug, and it will give you some problem while you are operating the system. So and there is lack of coordination means the developer may take sometimes to fix the bug. So you may find this kind of problem. If you install the old version or stable version, then you may not find this kind of bugs. Then inadequate technical support. So and there are some inadequate technical support, so, especially from the developers, and they are providing the free support. So usually it is limited technical support, especially for users of the software. So sometimes if you don't know anything about the technicality, then you will find very critical. You will be in critical position to customize this. Okay, so for this customization and for this modification, at least you have to know the basic things of this, basic technical things you have to know. Okay, then customization. Open source software may not offer the level of customization as it is being done in case of commercial software. So in commercial software, most of the time what they do, they usually do the upgradation time to time. But they will charge for this upgradation. They will definitely charge. But in commercial customer open source software, you may not find time to time upgradation. But in case of Koha, we are using Koha. Myself, I am using Koha from last 10 years. So every time I found they are doing some kind of upgradation time to time. Every year they are upgrading the software. But few open source softwares are there. Those you will not find any kind of customization, any kind of upgradation. So for this kind of software, you will fail. Then criteria for evaluating open source software integrated library system. So there are some criteria. You can follow this criteria while you choosing the open source integrated library system. So there is active current development underway. So you have to check that whether this software is actively or currently development underway. That means the developers are upgrading the software time to time or not. If they are not upgrading, you should not choose this software. At least the cataloging, circulation, Petron access, catalog modules, acquisitions, and serial controls should be available. It should be integrated library system. So this modules should be there in any kind of software. While choosing the open source software, you should consider this module like cataloging. This is very important. Without cataloging, you cannot enter the data bibliographic information of the book. Circulation is important. Without circulation, the software is no more used. And Patron access is also important. Otherwise, Patron cannot check the information or check the bibliographic materials. What are the materials available in the library? They cannot check, and it will create a problem. Then acquisition should be there, and serial controls modules should be there. In the serial controls, you can control you can enter your journals or magazine information, bibliographic information, and you can control them. Then mark is supported. So you have to consider this mark 21 format should be supported by the software. Otherwise, it will while you are going for cataloging, you may face some problem. Then current source code and documentation are available for downloading under the GNU General Public License. So that means after installing the software, if, the developers the current source code and the documentation should be available from the developers end, so that you can download, you can upgrade the software time to time. The product is currently in use in the library, so this is very much important. You should check that whether this software is currently used in the library. Otherwise, if you download this software and install, and only your library will use this software, if no other libraries is using this software, you cannot communicate with other libraries. You cannot import mark data. You cannot import Petron's data. You cannot import anything or export anything to, or you cannot share anything to other libraries. So it is very important that the product is currently in use in libraries. Then scalability is important, and last but not the adaptability and user-friendly system. So most of the software are nowadays user friendly. There is no hard and fast rules, and so except adaptability should be there, and this should be user friendly. Then coming to Koha. So all of you know Koha is an open source integrated library management software, and it is extremely customizable. That means you can customize, you can generate report, you can do whatever you want to do in the Koha. The Koha is the first free software library automation package in use worldwide. Its development is steered by a growing community of users collaborating to achieve their technology goals. That means Koha's feature set continues to evolve and expand to meet the needs of the user base. So in the later part, we will come. I will show how Koha is, how you can do your day-to-day operation in Koha. And so, why open source software Koha? Every time the question may come to your mind that why open source software Koha? There are other open source software also other than Koha. So why we have to install or take the Koha only? So there are few things you can consider before choosing the Koha. So proven stable technologies. So Koha is tried and tested and has demonstrated both stability and scalability used in many libraries worldwide. So many libraries worldwide, they are using Koha, and they have tested the demonstrate both stability and scalability. That means Koha is good for them. So you can choose Koha. Software collaboration and resource sharing. So software solutions that are freely available in all libraries worldwide. Libraries benefits from the contribution of other participating library systems. So if you install Koha, and you can import some mark record also from other libraries, those who are using Koha. So there are so many libraries worldwide, those who are using Koha. So you can take help from them. You can share your resources. You can take their resources to your system. So basically, Koha is very much in collaboration. Collaboration and resource sharing is very easy if you use Koha. Long-term support with proprietary software, source code is closed, and support and future development of the product rely on the success and resources of a single vendor. So if the vendor goes under, so does your product support? Open source solution rely on stable code based developed and supported by many providers worldwide. Suppose you have purchased one commercial software, and after few years or few months the company has closed their support or company shut down due to some reason. So you able to get this kind of support from them? No, because they are already shut down. So, but in case of Koha, not only one developer is providing the support, there are many developers who provided the support. So if someone stop to provide support, there will be someone who will give you the support. So that's why also that is one of the reason you can choose the open source software Koha. Then user driven, open source software user driven, you decide what features are important and deserve attention rather than a vendor. So you can customize according to your needs and purpose. So this is very much user driven. Now, a few more things why open source software Koha. So the thing is, it is very much cost effective. There is no license fee. You need not to pay anything for this. Then second is innovation. Code is open. Users are free to innovate and improve the software to meet their needs. Free innovation also means that open source software has much faster development cycle when compared to proprietary software. So the development cycle is much faster because this is open source software, and every time someone is developing some new system and new code, and they are releasing the. So this is very much faster system than the commercial software. Then free or open source software, Koha is an economical alternative to reliance upon commercially supplied software. It means the cost involved development, license, upgrading, maintenance, etc. lower than commercial software. Koha does not need the initial cost like commercial software. So suppose you are working in a private institution, private college, or in a school library, the funds of the institution is very much low. In that scenario, the Koha is the most appropriate software for you because there is no cost for installation. And if you can insist someone to do installation for you, he or she may do the installation and customization with free of cost. So there is no such cost for installation and customization. So this is one of the main reason the most of the small scale libraries are choosing Koha. Because there is no need to pay anything. And free or open source, Koha has all the features of commercial software. Koha has all the features. As I can say, there are more features than the commercial software. Sometimes some commercial software have limited features, but Koha has more feature you will find from some commercial software. Then motivate and encourage staff to creativities. So if you install Koha, and you can motivate your staff to do the creativities, like they can customize according to their needs. If they know how to do customization, they can generate report, etc., etc. So there are some features of Koha. A full-featured modern integrated library management software. So Koha is a full-featured modern integrated library management software, award-winning and free open source software, no license free, OS independent, any operating system like Linux, Unix, Mac. But you cannot install Koha in window directly. Yes, there is a provision to install Koha in the window. If you can install VirtualBox or virtual machine, in that VirtualBox you can install Linux, and in that Linux you can install Koha. So in the Windows system also you can use the Koha, but this is for only for the practice purpose. You cannot use a dedicated Koha in your Windows system. For that you have to use Linux or Linux, Unix or Mac. So we always prefer Linux only. Then web-based interfaces can be integrated with websites. So Koha can be integrated with the website that is online. So you can use Koha through online also if you integrated with the website. Then full Mark 21 and Unimark support for professional cataloging, multilingual and multi-user support. You can use Koha in many languages. So recently, many developers have developed so many languages in Koha. So you can use in your own language also. Library standards, industrial standards and protocol, Z39.50 server. So basically Z39.50 server, what is the use of Z39.50? You can import mark bibliographic data. No need to do the data entry in the cataloging section. You can just import the data and you can add in your bibliographic record. Then customizable web-based Opex. So there is in every library software there is an Opex. So Koha is a web-based in the Koha you can customize the Opex and it will be a web-based Opex. If you connect to it to the internet, it will be a web-based Opex and you can customize according to your need. It will look like a library website also. You can add various kinds of links, website links, URL links in the Opex. So it will be easy for the users. They can simply open the Opex and they can search their books as well as they can click on the various subscribed and unsubscribed open source databases directly through the Opex, and they can go directly open the website. No need to remember the website for any kind of databases. Then circulation system, online reservations. Online reservation is there. Any patrons can reserve their books, hold their books in the Koha. Full catalog circulation, acquisition, library stock management are available in Koha. Then web-based Opex, public to search the catalog. Major industry standard database type like text, RDBMS, SQL, MySQL is supported by Koha. Then serial management module, you can control your serial control like your magazine journals, you can do the data entry. Then print your barcode through Koha. You can directly print the barcode and you can directly print the spine level also through Koha. Then export and import records, and it is certified ISO certified 2790. So these are the some few features of Koha. Then what does it cost Koha? So already we have discussed that there is no cost of Koha. It is totally free, but you have to pay if you don't know how to install it, how to customize it. If you rely on third party to do the customization for you, then you have to pay. Then there is a table, although it is a old table. So just for showing you, I have collected this. I have put this table in this slide. So there are some. I have put the name of the software like LIS, Lipsys, New GenLib, Soul, VTLS, LibSuite, and Koha. So you can see in the last section, number 11, cost approx 3.5 lakh, 4.5 lakh. Then New GenLib is open source. Then Soul is 0.5 lakh. VTLS is 8 lakh, LibSuite is 4.5, and Koha is open source. So these are absolutely free open source. Here free is not written because the software is free, but if you don't know how to install, then you have to pay. That's why here it is written only open source. Then Koha system architecture. So there are a few lines I have put. Koha is based on a client server architecture. That means you can use Koha through a web browser. There will be one server, and you can use in a client machine also. Suppose you have installed Koha in a server, and through the LAN connection, if you want to use Koha from different machine, different computer, you can use it. No need to open or no need to run Koha in your server. You can use in the different machine or laptop. The thing is, your connection, you have a LAN connection with the server. If it is not if there is no internet, also you can use. And if there is internet, you can directly use through the website. And this is a fully web-based server. So basically, Koha you can run in the web browser only, like Mozilla, Firefox, Opera Mini, Google Chrome, any kind of web browser you can run Koha. Just you have to type the IP address of the server machine if it is not in the online, and if it is in the online, then you can type the URL. Whatever the URL you can type, and directly you can log into the server. Then network server can be installed on a server running Linux, Unix, Mac. The recommended operating system is stable version, Debian, and Linux. So every time we recommend the operating system is a stable version of Debian or Linux. But don't go for the latest version of any kind of software. Suppose now 21.4 is 4 has come, Linux 21.4 version in Linux Ubuntu. So don't install this Linux Ubuntu 21.4 because there may be some bugs. Just install the previous version, there will be less bugs. Then client workstation, Koha requires only a web browser on the workstation, a graphical browser, or even a text browser for the Opex. So Koha does function on PC running Windows PC. You can use in the Windows PC. Already I have told you that you can run Koha in only in the web browser. So if it is a Windows PC or if it is a Linux PC, no matter. But the thing is, you have to install Koha in the Linux PC, and you can use it anywhere, even in the mobile also. Koha runs over any TCP/IP network, or Koha accommodates low bandwidth connections. It is completely unusable or ordinary telephone line connection. This is more true of the librarian interface than of the public Opex interface. So even in the low bandwidth also you can use the Koha. Yes, so there are some standards of Koha. The developers of the product have taken care of adhere strictly to international standards. So industry standards like JET 39.50, Unimark, ISO 2790, Mark 21. So these are the standards adopted by Koha. For technical standards of the Opex is valid XHTML and respect the standards of accessibility. So web standards recommended by the World Wide Web Consortium. So these are some kinds of standards. These are technical. So Koha, how Koha system operates. So this is an overview of Koha system. So you can see here the library staff is operating and Opex, and in between them there are some modules, the database, MySQL database, and World Wide Web. If your Koha is in the online, then anyone can use from anywhere, and if it is in not online, in remotely in offline version. So this is the system overview how this Koha operates. So some basic modules of Koha, they are like acquisition. Koha has acquisition module, cataloging module, patrons module, circulation module, serial control, reports, authorities, advanced search, list, tools, Koha administration, about Koha, and Opex. Although Opex is not you will not find in the module section, but Opex is another interface where users can search their library resources through this Opex. So now I'm going to show you post-installation step of Koha. Although we have installed Koha in the web server, our technology partner L2C2 Technology, Mr. Indranil Dasgupta sir has installed Koha in his server, and he has provided the support for this workshop. So this is already installed in the web server. So I'm going to show you the steps after installation. I'm not going to show you how to install Koha. So I'm going to show you the steps after installation. You have to set up some web installer. You have to set up the web installer. So this is the steps I'm going to show you. And after that, how you can use the Koha, I will show you. So let me show you the Koha web installer step. So this is the already you can find this step in the website also. So this is the Koha web installer step. So after installation of Koha, this is actually the old version steps, but the new version also you'll find the similar step. There is nothing has been changed. So after installation of Koha, the first screen will come when you will type the URL in the URL section of any web browser. When you type the IP address like 120, if you install Koha in local server, then the IP address will be 127.0.0.1.8080 or maybe 8000. At the time of installation, whatever intraport you have set it up, this intraport you have to type. So after this, this screen will come. All of you can see the screen now. So in this screen, you have to type the username and password. The username and password is when you have installed the Koha. At that time, you have put it some database username. At the time of database creation, you have to put some database username. Basically, it is Koha_library. In most of the cases, it is Koha_library, but you can change the database. If you are expert in installation, then you can change. Otherwise, don't change the database name. Okay. So basically, the database name is Koha_library, and the password when you install the Koha, the auto-generated password is coming. So you can change the password also. There are some steps to change the password. Suppose you have not changed the password. In that case, you have to copy the password and you have to type this password here. So username basically Koha_library, and the password, after putting the password, you have to click on login. So when you click on login, this screen will come. So here you can select the language. So basically we select English language. EN means English language. Then we click the continue to next step. After that, this screen will come. Web installer check Perl dependencies. So just click on continue and next step.
Sorry to interrupt, sir.
Screen is not coming.
Share the screen, sir, please. It is not visible.
Okay. Wait. Let me. Thank you for your. Let me. Just a minute. No? Just a minute. Is it visible now?
No, sir.
No, it is visible, sir. Installer module you are explaining, it is visible now.
Visible.
Yeah, that PDF file is open.
Okay. So here they basically play. Yeah. Thank you. So basically you have to put the username here and password. Username is Koha_library and password is auto-generated. You can change the password as I have already told. So there are some steps to change the password. Then you have to select the language. It is automatically selected English language, so no need to change. If you want to change, you can change. So click on continue and next setup. Then it will come check Perl dependencies. You can click on continue to the next setup. And then this database setting will come. So there is no need to change anything. Only click on continue and next setup. Then next step, it will come database setting. So connection established, this kind of information will come to your screen, connection established. So you have to remember one thing, you have to be connected with the this one. This internet. Sometimes you have to connect with the internet to import these things. So this connection is established. Then continue to next step. Then web installer setup database. It will ask for the setup database. Continue and next step. Then also it will come like database tables created. That means your database has been already created, and then you have to click on continue and continue to the next step. So in this procedure, it will take some time. Okay. We have some patience. Sometimes a computer, if your computer RAM is low, like 2 GB or 4 GB, it will take it may take some few more times. So don't be so quick. Okay, just after clicking the steps, you wait for the confirmation. Then ready for the basic settings, basic configuration. Click on continue and setup. Then you have to choose in that case you have to choose Mark 21. Basically, we choose Mark 21 format. Then next continue and setup, and then this field will come. We will start selecting default setting. So few default setting already been selected, like select default Mark 21 standard authority type, default Mark 21 bibliographic framework. Then optional, you can select this field also, like select matching rules Mark 21 bibliographic records including ISBN, ISSN. So basically we select this ISBN or ISSN. Then FSO according to your needs, and so you can select the sample Mark bibliographic framework also. If you select this framework, then in the cataloging section you will find this bibliographic framework. Okay, so there is no in the cataloging section there is no need to create a new bibliographic framework. So if you already select this while installing, while creating the database, then you will find this bibliographic framework in the cataloging section. Then other data mandatory. These fields are mandatory already. This will be selected, and these are optional fields. So you can select this some basic default authorized values for library, item lost. So what we do for the first time, if you use the first time Koha, if you use Koha first time, what we do, we basically select all those things. These are the demo things. So you can check that how these systems are there. Later you can delete also. If you don't need this kind of thing, you don't require the demo things, you can delete the demo library, demo users, demo everything you can delete. But the thing is, if you enter any kind of bibliographic record, if you create any patrons under these modules and anything, then that time you cannot delete. So before starting anything, you can check this and you can delete. So while installing the software, simply select all these things if you are installing first time. And if you are not installing first time, you are expert of Koha, then you can select according to your need. So there are this is the kind of patrons patrons, PT, students, homebound. So these are the demo things. So you can choose these things. Okay, then click on import. When you click on import, it will take some time to import all the things. Whatever you have selected, whatever all this you have selected, all these things will be imported in your system. So it will take some time. You have to wait for this. Then after that, Unimark setup, you can set up Unimark framework if you choose the Unimark. If you not choose the Unimark, then no need to do this Unimark setup. Already we have set it up the mark. If you choose the Unimark, then you have to do this kind of, you have to set up these things. Okay, web installer defaulted and all these things. So then set up some Koha's basic requirement and obtaining onboarding tools, create library. Okay, so after setting up, now the time is to create the library. Okay, there are two options in the I have shown you. Either you have to set up mark or you have to set up this Unimark. So basically what we do, what we choose mark format. Okay, so I have shown you the setup of mark. If you choose the Unimark, you can import this Unimark format. So after completing this step, import step, you will be redirected to web installer default data loaded. All these things will come. So set up some Koha's basic requirements. So you have to click on this setup some Koha's basic requirement, and then web installation is complete. So it will show you that installation is complete. Now you have to onboarding tool. So create library. In that process, you have to provide your library tool. Library code and name. Suppose I am working in Bahana College Library, so I may put the code BCL, Bahana College Library, the short form. Basically, we put the short form of the institution or the library. Then in the name section, you have to put the full form, Bahana College Library. Or if you have any other institutional name, so you can put it. Then click on the submit. Your library will be created like this, WEL, Wellington Library. Okay, so after that submit, you have to create the Petron category. First of all, you have to create the library. Then under this library, you have to create the Petron category. So in the category, like category code, you have to put the category code. Suppose you are creating super librarian, so you have to you can put the category code like LIB, and in the description librarian. Okay, first of all, you have to create a patron who will be operating the Koha. He will be the super librarian. So category code will be mostly we use LIB and description. In the description, it is librarian, and overdue routine required no, or just here you can see Wellington Library, librarian WL. Overdue notice required, you can select no. Category type like staff. So category type will be staff. Default privacy, default. Then enrollment period in 12 months. You can put up to 99. Okay. So enrollment period is basically the expiry date. If you put 12, after 12 months, it will show that your patron's validity is expired. So you have to renew. So basically what we do, we put it in the maximum number like 99 months or until date. You can put the date also, either month or in date. Then click on submit. So your patron will be created. This is the patron. So patron's category actually created. Okay, not patron. Patron category has been created. Now we have to create the Koha administrator patron, who will be the super librarian. So here you have to put the surname, first name, card number basically basically what we do, basically we do the ID card number in the in this Petron category. So if you have the ID card number, you can put, otherwise you can put any kind of number. Alphanumeric number is good, like LIB 0001. So you just note down this number whenever you have created this put this number. Please note down basically you have to note down everything while installing the Koha. You have to note down the database name, database password, everything you have to note down. In near future it will be required. So card number, you can put any kind of card number. Then library, you can choose the library, whichever library you have created earlier you can choose, or you can choose for all library. Then patrons category, you have already created a librarian category, so you can choose here the librarian category. Then there is administration login. So here you have to put your username, password, and confirm password. This password will be used for next login as a super librarian. Okay. First of all, you have login as a database creator with the database name Koha_library and a password. First step. And in the next step, when you already set it up all the information in the Koha, you have to you can either use this database password also, or in the administrative the super librarian password. So basically we recommend this super librarian password. Don't use this database password until or unless you have some emergencies. So basically you can use this super librarian password. So here you have put your username, your name, or your any kind of number, then password, and then confirm password, then submit. So one super librarian will be created. Here you can see the card number, name, surname, first name, card number, then like a created library, then username, password, submit. Super librarian has been, administrative account has been created. Then you can item type code. You can use this. You can fill this item like book. If you want to fill this item type as a book, you can item type code PK or POOK, and anything you can put description in the description book. Then click on submit. Then create a circulation rule. In this step, you have to create a circulation rule. Like you can create the circulation rule for all library or in a particular library. If you create circulation rule for all library, next time if you add any other library, the circulation rule will be same. Or if you want to create circulation rule for a particular library, like which library we have just entered the name of the, just created the name of the library. For that library also you can create the circulation rule, like library branch, patrons category, item type, current checkout. According to your library rules, you can put all this information and then create submit. These things you can change in later part also inside the Koha. Okay. So and after that submit, web installer complete. So now you have to click on start using Koha. So this is basically the steps for web installer. Just after installing the Koha, you have to do these steps for completion of the web installing. You can click on library system, username, password. Now you can enter the username, administrative username for the super librarian which you have created, we have created just now. I have shown you how to create super librarian. This username and password you can type here and then click on login. You will just like John S and the password. Now the staff interface will come like this. This is the staff interface, and now you can do your housekeeping operation in the staff interface. So basically, this is the web installing process and to Koha for Koha. So now I will show you how to do the work in day-to-day work in this Koha staff interface. Okay. Okay. Let me share Koha staff interface. Wait, it is not coming. Or what? Not coming, no?
Sir, still that PDF itself is visible. My suggestion is to just you better share your desktop only, sir, so that whatever the screen you want to
Now you
show.
have to stop sharing this PDF, then again share the this browser tab.
Sir, either you can share the browser or you can share the entire desktop only, so that it will be easy, easy when you're giving the speech.
Anupam,
Yeah.
stop sharing this PDF and then again share the browser tab. It will be easier.
PDF I've already stopped sharing.
No, you have to stop sharing now.
Screen one. It is still coming.
I still showing this your
PDF.
PDF is still showing. Maybe some network issue because your video is off now. You are not visual.
Video
You
is
put
on.
your video off because that is unnecessary consuming a huge lot of data.
Okay, wait.
Put your camera off.
I have already put my camera off and now this is the share screen. When I click on share, it is not coming. Why? Let me try. So, hello. Am I audible?
Yes, Anupam,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you are audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But the screen is not coming. Why? I'm sharing again and again, but it is not coming. Let me close. Just a minute. Earlier it was coming nicely, but now it is not coming. Why? Is it coming?
Not yet, Anupam. I think you need to leave the
Is
meeting and
is
rejoin
it
it.
coming? The
That is, sir.
voice is not clear.
Your voice is almost clear, but videos are not coming.
The video I have already stopped. Video is not coming. But
Okay,
is
and
there
we-
anything showing in my screen?
No.
No, sir.
Screen is not shared. What is the problem? Just a minute, just wait for.
The video is working now.
Video is
Visible
open.
now.
Video is what? Yeah. I'm trying to share another thing. Let me check. No, it is not sharing. It is not sharing.
Stop your camera. It will unnecessarily consume huge lot of data and make the thing slow.
No. Yeah, but the thing is, my screen is not coming.
Then you
Screen is not in
leave the meeting and join again.
Okay.
If it becomes stuck, leave the meeting and join again.
Time participants can post what they have learned so far in the chat box.
Let me again. Yeah, is it coming?
Yes.
It's fine. It's fine. It's coming now.
It's visible now.
Okay. Thank you. So basically, this is the Koha interface. We have already installed Koha. Our Mr. Indranil Dasgupta has installed Koha in his L2C2 server, and he has provided support to us. So you can also contact with him for if you want cloud hosting. So he is providing the cloud hosting services for Koha and other kind of open source software also, like open journal system and anything. So you can contact him in the website. If you type L2C2 technology, l2c2technology.com, you can contact with him. All his contact details are there in the website. So basically, this is the Koha interface I'm showing you. So this field interface will come. Here you have to type your username and password, then click on login. After clicking on login, so this interface will come where you can find the modules like circulation, patrons, advanced search, list, authorities, cataloging, serials, acquisition, reports, tools, Koha administration, and about Koha. In the about Koha, you can see which version of Koha this is. So basically, this is the 20 point. Let me check which version. 20.11, I think. The IP is not static. That's why it is coming like this. Don't worry. So this is 20.11.06 version. You can check the version of the Koha, and all these things, all the information relating to Koha date and time of installation and all these things. Sorry, this is the date and now time. What is the current date and time, and all these modules and Perl information, MySQL version, everything is there in this about Koha information. So you can click on home. Every time if you want to go in the main staff interface, you just need to click on home. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to create library. Okay. So for this, you need to click on Koha Administration. Koha Administration. From there also, you can click on Koha Administration, or from the main module menu, you can click on Koha Administration. Basically, whenever you are working, you will work on Koha, use this drop down menu. No need to go again and again to the staff interface, the main module menu. So you can use this drop down menu here, the circulation, patron, search, cart, and more. In the more option list, all the menus are there. So I have clicked on Koha Administration. Here you can see the Koha Home, then Koha Administration. Here you will find the basic parameters. Then patron circulation, patrons and circulation, accounting, catalog, acquisition parameter, additional parameters. So I'm not going to show you all these parameters because time there is a limited time, and if I show you all these parameters, you will forget other things. So first, I will show you the basic parameters, how to create library. Okay, so in the under the basic parameter, click on the library. The internet is little slow, that's why it is coming like this, and the IP is not fixed. It is obtaining by itself, that's why it is coming like this. So don't worry. The IP is dynamic. I'm using Wi-Fi, that's why it's coming like this. So when you click on libraries, here also in the left side you will find all these menus. Okay, so if you click on libraries, it will come like this. If you already at the time of web installer, if you click on the libraries import, if you import the demo library, then these libraries will show here. Otherwise, if you have to create the new library. Okay, so at the time of web install, so you have already created one library, so this library will also show here. Or else you can create the new library. Click on the new library section. Just click on the new library. Then this information will come, like library code, name. These two are mandatory. That's why it is coming in red. Okay. Then address line. Then there are so I'm creating a library like BCL. Okay. Name BCL Bahona College Library. Okay. So in an address line, I can put any kind of address like Jorhat City. You can edit in the later part also, no problem. Once you enter the information, but you cannot edit the this code. So please use this code wisely. Okay, so you can edit other information like state, postal code, then country. These are optional, you can put, or you can put later. The phone number, email, all this in URL. If you have URL, then you can put this IP address. So all this information, after putting all this information, Opex, if you want to put any kind of information which will be displayed in Opex, you can type here, or later part also you can edit it and you can put it. So basically I have put it the library, Bahana College library, then some information, then click on submit. These are the simple steps. Okay. When you will be expert, then you can put according to you, according to your needs and purpose. Yeah. So you can see already Necolib demo library has been created under this Necolib demo library only. This is the Necolib demo library I am showing you. And now I have created one extra library, Bahona College Library BCL. The address is there, mark organization code, pickup location. Yes, these are all. So you can edit this also. Here you can edit this information, like I want to add some more information. So I can edit this. Just a minute. Or you can delete also. If you don't want this library, you can delete it. Sometimes the spelling, you can type the spelling wrongly. So you can delete and you can create another library. Okay. So suppose I want to put my phone number. Earlier I forgot to put my phone number. So I can put my phone number, then my email ID I can put. Okay. So again I will have to submit. So the library has been created. Okay. So under this library, you can create Petron, you can create other these things. So here two libraries, you can see the two libraries. One is Necolib demo library, under which we are working now, and one is just now I have created Bahana College library. Okay, so this is the way you can create Bahana College, you can create library, you can create as much as library you want. Okay, suppose you have 2, 3, 4 library and you want to maintain all this library in one Koha, then you can create multiple. So next is library groups. So basically, if you have a branch library in your institution, so you can create library group also. In one library group, you can create multiple library. Okay, so I'm not going to show you how to create this. These are simple steps. You can create library groups. So this is not that much important. So I'm not going to show you this library. I'm going to show you the things which is least mandatory and which is very much important to run the Koha software. Okay, so after creating the library, you can create item type. Okay, so click on item type. Then already few item types are there. Okay, at the time of installation, I think the Indranil sir has imported all these things. So these things, if you import all these things, it will automatically come. Otherwise, it will show only the BK, which we have created at the time of web installer. The BK will show. So okay, I'm going to show you how to create the new item type. So click on the new item type. Here you can type the item type, like I am going to create another item type, BOK, book. Already BK book is there. So suppose book is not there. You have not created the book earlier. So now you have to create this book newly. You have to create this. So I'm typing this item type book. Parent item type, you can create none, or you have to select this books. Parent item type is books. Okay, this is the item type code, and this is you have to select the parent item type. Here you can write the description, books. Okay, books. Then search category none. Image, if you want to show the image, then you can click on image. The hide in Opex, so no need to hide in Opex, not for loan. So if you suppose you are creating reference book, okay, description, I'm reference book. Okay, so here you can change in reference. Suppose I'm creating a reference book item type. Already book is there, so I'm creating a reference book item type. So you can most of the libraries, not most, in all the libraries, we do not check out or issue the reference book. So reference books comes under not for loan category. Okay, so you can click on the not for loan. Okay, suppose if you are creating books, so there is no need to click the not for loan. Those items which are not for loan, you can create click on not for loan. Okay, so rental charges, as it is not for loan, so rental charges is 0. Daily rental charges is 0. Daily rental, no need to put anything. Hourly rental, use calendar, no need to put anything. So here you can default replacement cost. If someone lost the book, so you can default replacement cost, you can processing fee. So all these things according to your needs you can put. Okay, so I'm not going to put anything. So here you can select the library. Suppose I can select all the library, or I can select particular library. Suppose this reference books is only for this Bahana College library. So I have to select this Bahana College library. If the reference book is for all the library, then you can select all the libraries, or you can select particular library. Then summary, in the summary section, you can write anything or whatever summary you want. And this SIP media type, you can select this book book with audio type, book with CD, book with diskette, any kind of things like I'm selecting this book. Okay, so this is basically for the reference book. I am creating an item type. If you creating item type for any kind of things like journal is also not for loan. Other than book, most of the items are not for loan. Journal, CD, DVD, anything. These are CD, DVD. Sometimes it is no for loan, but journals is mostly not for loan. Magazine is mostly not for loan. So I'm creating here the reference book. Just this R book. I am giving this R book so that you can easily understand this item type R book reference book. So just click on Save Changes. It will come. Okay, here you can see this reference book. Okay, already reference is one reference is there, so I have prepared another reference book. This reference you can delete also. You can delete also any item type you can delete. But the thing is, if you listed any books or any journals in this item category, you cannot delete it. Before listing, before doing any kind of data entry or any kind of cataloging, just confirm that all your item types are in perfect condition, perfect mode. Okay, after data entry, you cannot delete anything. So here I have created reference book. So here it is not for loan, yes. Then hide in Opex, nothing is there. You can change rental charge, anything you can add or modify. Anytime you can add or modify just before this. You cannot delete, you can modify. You can modify anything, but you cannot delete this item type if you enter the bibliographic information under this item type. Okay, so basically this is the process how to create this item type. Then in authorized value, next part is authorized value. The purpose of the authorized value is to suppose you have a different department in your college, like in your college you have arts stream, science stream, commerce stream. So in the department section, you can add these streams. Okay, in the department section, you can add this stream. So while you will doing the cataloging, in the cataloging part one section will come department. So here you will find whatever department you add in this portion, you will find in the cataloging section. Here you can choose. Suppose you have an Indian economics books and you are doing cataloging. So in this cataloging section, you have to choose the arts department or in the economics department. Particularly if you put the value here economics department, so you can choose economics department like authorized value eco DPT. Okay. So description also economics department description, economic Bahana College library. Similarly, you can create many department like I have created economics department. So under the department authorized value added successfully economics department. If you want to add new category, then you can use this new category. And if you want to new authorized value for department, add another authorized value for this department. So you can use the same steps. You can like physics department. Okay, so I'm here showing you the physics department under the Bahana College. I'm not selecting all libraries. I'm selecting only the Bahana College. So here you can go put another department like physics department. Likewise, you can create many authorized value under the authorized value section. Under the criteria authorized value criteria, you can create any kind of authorized value. Okay, like in the department, I have created two authorized values: economics department and physics department. One library limitation here. C code, collection code. In the collection code also you can put some collection code. Okay, like textbook, save. So it is not textbook. It should be fiction, non-fiction reference book like this. Okay. So already fiction, non-fiction reference is there. I have collected this textbook. Textbook comes under fiction and non-fiction. You can modify this thing like AV. Audio visual. Okay, so you can create like there are already 3 sections are there: fiction, non-fiction, and reference book. So I have created another this AV means audio visual. Okay, so there is another section I have added to the C code collection code. This is audio visual. At the time of cataloging, you can see this kind of this code will come. So there are so many other things you can just modify or add or in this authorized value. In the damage section also you can put some authorized value, and all these things you can do. Okay, so next part is Patron category. Just click on Patron category. You can see
there is one question, please. Can we add category also in same list, or we have to add somewhere else?
Yes. Vendor category in the authorized value, you can add vendor category. So you can choose the vendor from at the time of cataloging one field is their vendor. So from there you can choose the vendor also. Okay, already listed vendors you can choose from this. You can add this in this vendor authorized value, the vendor category also. Any kind of category which is available in the catalog, you can add
Thank
here.
you, sir.
Already some are mentioned, and you can add new category also. Here you can add new category. Okay. Then coming to the Patron category. Internet is little bit slow. That's why it is coming slow. Just wait. Yeah, this is the Patron category. Already some categories have been listed here. So I'm forget about this category. I'm going to show you a new Patron category. Like click on, suppose there is no Patron category. You have to add the Patron category. So click on new category code STU. I'm given first code student. Okay, STUDENT, because most important part of Patron is student. Then in months, basically you can put in months, either in 1 year, every year you have to renew the card, or suppose if it is a HS degree college and the students are from HS and degree, so you can put student age means higher secondary students HS. Okay, so here you can put 24 months. Basically HS students are for 2 years, so 24 months. Age required 15. Upper age limit, you can put anything, 60. Enrollment fee, if you have, then you can put. Overdue notice is required, no. Then lost item staff interface, hidden by default, shown, it is already shown. Hold fee, so if you have a hold fee, then you can put the hold fee. Basically there is no hold fee. And then category type, adult, child, so I'm putting here adult. All library, Bahana College library. Okay, follow system preference, open password, disable Opex, reset password. If you allow the patrons, if you want to allow the patrons to reset their password, you can click on allow password reset in Opex. Password change in Opex, you can allow or you can not allow. Okay, or follow system preference open. So basically there is no nothing too confidential, so basically we allow. Minimum password length, you can leave blank in use system default 8, so you can leave blank. The standard is 8. Okay, requiring strong password, yes or no. If you follow system preferences, so put it in a system preference only. Block expired patrons, so block or don't block. Don't block, because expire maybe someone is studying in HS and he has a back, so and his card is expired. So if you allow, if you click in block, his card will automatic block, and if you don't block, then it will not block. Then default privacy, so in default here you can choose all these things, email, hold notice and everything. If you set the postfix, automatically email will go. For all these actions, item due, advance notice, hold files, item check-in, item check-out, all the emails will go if you set the postfix. And if you don't set the postfix, no email will go. But do one thing, you click all these options. In future, in near future, you may set the postfix. So it is good to click all these options. So after that, all the filling up the field, you can click on save. Automatically the patrons category will generate for student, HS student. I have created here student HS. This is the student is already there. So here I have, you can create patrons category for separate students like HS degree, or if you have different branches also, like if you are from an engineering college, so BTech, MTech, then PhD scholars, you can create as many as possible categories. Okay, so here all these things are you can check after creation this patrons category. You can check all these things. You can edit also, or you can delete also. Suppose you have created wrongly, you can delete, or you have to modify anything, you can edit. But the thing is, if you enter data, you cannot delete. After entering the patrons data, you cannot delete. In this, under the student age category, if you enter any patron data, you cannot delete the thing. Okay, so this is how to create patron. Then collection and find rules. After creating patron, you have to create the circulation and find rules. What will be your circulation and find rules? So you can create, basically circulation and find rules means how many books your library allows to for students, staffs, and other category of members. So for students, I'm standard rules for all library. I'm creating this I'm creating for only Bahanagar library right now. You can create it for all library also. Okay. So I'm creating Bahana College library. Here you can Bahana College library. Okay. So these are the fields. Here you can create the patrons, circulation rules. So for creating the circulation, rules, you can create here like student HS. I'm creating for student HS. Okay, item type for books only. Now I'm creating for books only. The note, you can write any note. Check current checkout allowed. Suppose for HS students we are allowing 3 books. Okay, so you can type it, current on-site checkout allowed 3. Loan period suppose for 14 days. Days mode, skip close days or next open days. Ignore the calendar, same weekday. So you can select skip close days. Suppose you someone has borrowed books, and it is a period for 14 days, but in between 14 days there are 2 or 3 days holidays. So these holidays will be skipped. Okay, so you have to set up the calendar for holidays for this. Then unit in days or hours, you will select it. Hard due date exactly on, or before, you can generally we choose exactly on. Decreased loan period for holding days. If you have a holding days, you can put, otherwise you cannot. Then fine amount, suppose 1 rupees. Okay, suppose 1 rupees. Fine charges interval, suppose it is 1 day. Okay, end of interval or start of interval, it is end of interval. Fine grace period, you can put the grace period. Suppose after the completion of this of his issuing date. So you can put 1 day grace period. Overdue, fine cap, no need to write. According to your need and requirement, you can type all this. Suspension in 1 day and maximum suspension on renewal period. If you allows renewed, then you can put renew. Otherwise, no need to put anything. If you allowed, suppose renew, allowed count 1, and how many books you want to renew, allow the renew, then you can put the number. Then renewal period also you can put, no renewal before. So here you can put anything, and then automatic renewal. If you want to automatic renewal, yes. If you don't want automatic renewal, you can put no. Then no automatic renewal after date. So suppose you have put an automatic renewal yes. So no automatic renewal after 7 days you can put, or 3 days, according to your need of the rules and regulation of the college. You can put all these things. Then hold allows total how many books the students can hold. Suppose I'm giving 1 book HS students can hold. Then hold allowed daily, hold per record count. All this you can put. On shelf hold allowed, yes. Opex item level holds, don't allowed or allowed. You can allow or you can don't allow. Suppose I'm allowing. Article request, you can yes, recorded only, no, it is already no. Rental discount, no discount. So after that you can click on save. So automatically your circulation and fine rules under Petron category student HS has been saved. And you can create circulation and fine rules under different categories. I have created here only for student HS category. Okay. So before doing the circulation fine rules, you have to create Petron categories. What are the Petron categories your institution has? You can create this all these Petron categories, and after this that you have to put this circulation and fine rules in each category. Or you can put in for all. If you put it for all in the same, it will be there is a different provision for different Petron categories. Yes. Hello. Yes. Yeah. Tell me.
Hello. Am I audible, sir?
Yes. Tell me. Okay. Your voice is not coming. So okay. You can ask a question in the chat box also. I will reply. Then Petron attribute type. So this is basically you need not to change anything in the Petron attribute type. Already Petron attribute type is followed this barcode. That is the code which you have put it in the Petron's Petron's this card number. So this Petron attribute type follows the card number only. This is called the barcode. Petron's attribute type means you cannot put the same card number for different patrons. So this is basically for matching. Suppose you are entering the Petron's data, and by mistake you put it the same card number for the different another patron. So it will show you the error message. So this is basically the Petron's attribute type. So, and there are so many things. I'm not going to show you all these things. The time will not permit. And there are I have to show other things also. So up to Petron's attribute types, you just remember. First of all, you have to create library. Then library group, if you want to create, you can create. Or then item type, you have to create. This is mandatory. Then authorized value, in the authorized value section, you can create authorized value. You can modify authorized value according to your needs. Then Petron category, you have to create the Petron category. Like your HS student, degree student, mechanical department wise, you can create Petron category. PhD student, anything you can create. Then circulation and fine rules, you can create circulation and fine rules on each and every Petron category. There is different circulation and fine rules. In future also, if you change the circulation and fine rules, you can edit or modify the circulation and fine rules. No, don't worry. Okay, so now in the cataloging section, now I am going to show you how to create a patron. Okay, so patron category is already there. So here you can I'll show you how to create Patron. So just click on the Patron bottom, or you can directly click from here also in the module section. After Koha administration, this setup is complete. You can create the generate patrons also. There is a provision to upload bulk patron, which I will show you later. So now I'm going to show you only one patron, how to create a patron. So in this category, you have to click on new patron and choose the category. So suppose I am going to create a patron under the student category. Okay, so salutation is there. You can put the salutation. This is not mandatory, or you can put like I'm going to put my surname, that Chanda, first name Anupam, and date of birth is not mandatory. Initial not mandatory. You can fill in street number, address. This is not mandatory. So you can put the street number of address for future reference. But the thing is, every time if you are creating a patron, if you enter the phone number, primary phone number, it will be good for you, because sometimes what happen, someone has taken the book and he is not returning. So at that time you can just open in the Patron, search the Patron, and you can find his phone number. You can contact him. So here you can put the primary phone number, secondary phone number, if possible, then primary email address, secondary email address also, then street number. All these things, these are not mandatory, optional, alternate contact, these are all optional. You can put or you cannot put. This card number is mandatory. So suppose I am putting my card number LIB0001. Okay, so library I am choosing Nepalid. Then category student. Here also you can change the category. Okay, no problem. You can change the category also, student, staff. You can choose anything. Already you have selected student, so student category. So registration date is there, and expiry date. Expiry date, if you want to put expiry date by manual, you can put, or else if the student, when you create the student category, this patron category, here you have already given 24 months. So it will take the 24 months from the registration date only. From this registration date 25/7/2021 to 25/7/2023, it will automatically take. And if you want to put the expiry date by your own, then you can put here. Then Opex node you can put here, and username you can change. Suppose I am giving the username NUPAMC. Okay, the password I am giving. Okay, I have already given the password. Show barcode on summary screen. You can say yes, or you can say no, no matter. Then you can click on this. That means he will get all the notification. So I am already entered the minimum data, which is least mandatory. So here I will click on the save. The save button is the upside, not in the downside, remember. So here you can click on save. Your patron category will come. So here it is showing Patron. It is duplicate editor existing, not duplicate, save a new record. So I'm clicking at save a new record. Already one Anupam Chanda has been created by Indranil sir or Purva sir, I think. That's why it is showing coming like this. So here you can see. Okay, so you can save the password, or right now I'm giving never. So here you can see my name is coming. My this is the ID. This is the code. Okay, Patron's code or the card number. You can say the card number. The card number which is mentioned in the ID card. You can simply put the card number. Okay, or else if there is no card number, you do one thing. You first create a database in the Excel sheet, and then accordingly you can generate one card number or the patron's code. It will be easier for you. There will be no scatting. Okay, so like this you can edit every field anytime, and you can give in the patron also. Suppose you have created this patron for your library assistant. Okay, you have created the account for your library assistant. You can give the set permission to him or her. So in that more option, you can give the set permission. Okay, in that more option, you will find the set permission. Suppose I have created this patron for for myself, and I want to be the super librarian. Okay, so I can click access all the library function. Suppose I have created this Patron account for my colleague, for my assistant librarian. So I can give her either to access all the function or whatever function you want to give. Like checkout and check-in item means circulation function you can give. Access allows viewing, cataloging, and staff member you can give. Manage Koha system setting. If you want to give this system setting, you can give or you cannot give. Then set user permission you can give. You can give anything like check module, create and modify interlibrary Patron class, Koha plugins, edit authorities, suggestion management, acquisition, anything you can give. Or if you want to give all the permission, you can click on this, or else you can select by one. Suppose I want to be a super librarian, so I give myself the access to all library function. Save. Okay. So using this user ID and password, I can log into another account. Okay, suppose here I am showing you new tab. Log out. So now I will log in with my new account. I have already given super librarian option to me, so I can change anything with this super librarian option. So here you can see Anupam C, Necolib demo library. Earlier it was Necolib. See, it was Necolib. Earlier I was using Necolib. Now I can using my user ID password. Here I can change anything. Okay. So in that way you can create Patron. If you want to create Patron for general user, then you can no need to give any set permission. Otherwise, if you want to create Patron for your colleagues, for your staffs, so you have to give the set permission option. Here you can search Patron also. So, search by name or search by library code also. This card code LIB 0001. If I put this LIB 0001, so my account will automatically open. Okay, in that way you can see, you can check this Chanda Anupam LIB 0001 will come. So in that way you can see the all the information. Anyone can, and not anyone, those who have permission, they can see all my information. Suppose I am a student and I have borrowed books. Okay, so I have borrowed books, and so now I'm not returning the books. So by typing my name or typing my library this card number, you can see my account, and you can just note down this phone number, and you can call me that you are not returning the book, already you have crossed the limit. So like way you can inquire. Okay, so this is the process of creating Patron category. Now I'm going to show you the circulation rule.
Hello,
Okay,
sir. Please show
not
the
circulation, sorry,
hello.
cataloging. How to do
Hello.
catalog. So in this way, yes,
Hello.
yes,
Sir, please show how to upload the photo of the Patron. Hello.
upload the photo.
Sir, please show how to. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. There is a bulk upload process, but this is very critical. You have to do a lot of things, but you can do one by one upload at the time of creating the Patron also. Here I think, wait, in the details. Let me check whether this option is available or not. Yeah, the option is not coming, but let me try one. Just a minute. server is down. So here it is not coming, but in that area, the patron's photo will come. This under my name, in that area, the patron's photo will come. So here you can add this patron photo, but here the option is not coming. Okay, in the details section, whenever you click in the details section, you can check the here in that part the thing will come, but here it is not coming. So sorry, I cannot show you. And one more thing, in the patrons category, you can check all the details, like check out how many books he has, and all the details like purchase suggestion, circulation history, all this history, how many books he have taken during his tenure. All this circulation history will come. You can check anything. You can check. Then if he or she requests for any books, then in the purchase suggestion section you will find his request. Okay. So let me go to this cataloging module. So in
Hello,
this
sir.
cataloging module,
Hello.
so yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I want to know that, for example, sir, if we create all the patrons data in an Excel file, okay. For example, we create one file, one Excel file for all the patrons. Then can we import those file in the Koha directly?
Yes.
Because we
I'm
don't need to
coming
type
to
again and
this
again, you know?
after this cataloging portion. I'll show you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, no. I'm showing you how to
Sir, there is
import
one.
bulk Petron. Okay.
Okay.
So
Sir,
yeah.
excuse me, sir, there is one question. How I
Yes.
can see the list of books with accession number which that person has borrowed? As you were
List.
showing, there were 5 books he has borrowed. But can I see session numbers of those books he is holding?
Yeah. Yes, you can
How come,
you
sir?
can see by going through his account also, or yes, like I'm showing. Suppose in the Petron, now it will not come because I have not listed any books in the means I have not borrowed any books, so now it will not come. But I'm showing you how you can find. And after doing the cataloging,
Fine,
I will
sir.
show you. It will come in this my account also. Okay, so let me show you. Wait, the internet is little bit slow. That's why it's not coming. Yes. Yeah. Whenever you open a particular Petron account, okay, in this particular Petron account, you can check the details. In the details section, there is showing zero checkout. Okay, you can see the zero checkout. That means Petron has nothing checked out. So whenever the Petron will check out or issue some book, all the list will come here. Suppose he has returned the book, and you want to know how many books he has taken during this last 1 year. At that time, you can click on circulation history. Everything will come under this circulation history, on which date he has taken the book. All this information will come under circulation history, and the current checkout will show you in the detail section, in the zero checkout, zero hold restrictions. Okay, so if someone holds the book in that part, it will show hold, and if someone has already checked out the books in that part, it will show checked out. Okay, so
Fine, sir.
let me do the cataloging and issue a book. Yeah, let me do the cataloging and issue a book to me, and then you can see it, and your idea will be clear. Okay, you can get a clear information. So in the new record, in the cataloging, if you want to enter a bibliography information for the book, you have to click among any module among this. Like I am clicking booklet. I want to enter a book database, so I'm clicking booklets world book. Okay, So already the bibliographic mark fields are there. These are not customized field. You can customize the field according to your needs. Whatever fields you want, you can put keep the fields, other than and other fields you can delete also. So here the raw fields are there. We have not customized anything. So I'm going to show you the how to do the catalog. So see, there are 10 tabs, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So under every tab, you have to put some data, whatever the data is required for, whatever the bibliographic information available with you. So in the leader part, it will automatically come. When you click on the leader, when you click on the leader this tab, it will automatically come on number. Then date and type of the latest transaction, this will also automatically come. That means you are doing at what time you have did the catalog. See, 2021 07 25 19 means 7:56 41. All the date, time, minutes, hour, minute, second, everything will come. And this is the leader, the unique number. You cannot change the unique number. Okay, you cannot change this field. Then fixed length, delimit, additional material characters, no need to insert. Then this is the field, physical description field in general information, fixed length control field. The physical description you can put in this field. So I'm not going to put anything in this fields right now. So fixed data length element, general information, whenever you click this field, it will automatically come. Okay, fixed data length. Then national bibliographic number, no need to pay anything, put anything, national bibliographic number. Then international standard book number means ISBN. If you your book must have ISBN, so put this ISBN. At the time of searching the book, you can search by the ISBN also. So I'm putting a 13-digit ISBN. I'm putting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 1 2 3. This is the ISBN I'm putting, just a demo ISBN. Other standard identifier, no need to pay anything. Then standard technical report number, all these things you can put or you cannot put. Then cataloging source, original source. If you are importing cataloging from any source, then you can pull, like if you're importing from Library of Congress, then you can put your LC. And if you are not importing from anywhere, then you can put your institution name. I am putting BCL, Bhavana College Library, because I am doing myself. Okay. So then language code, you can put English or Hindi or anything, whatever the language. Then classification number, suppose it is a research methodology book. So I'm methodology book, video. Let me just let me check whether it is available or not, or else I will put by myself only. Okay, let me put my classification number. Suppose I am putting the DDC classification number 330.101. Okay, and this item number, suppose item number is the name of the author. Suppose the name of the author is C.R. Kothari. Okay, so I am putting the first 3 letter of his surname, K-O-T. The full name is C.R. Kothari, and I am putting the item number is K-O-T. Okay, K-O-T means Kothari, the first 3 letter of his name, Kothari. Then edition you can put, I am putting second edition, second ed dot. Then classification number, here also you can put, item number also you can put. Sorry, this is Library of Congress, it was Library of Congress. Here you have to put DDC number. Okay, so edition number, actually this is for DDC edition, so I am putting 22nd edition. Suppose I have take this number from 22nd edition, so here I am putting 22nd DDC edition, then DDC number for these books, and the item number is the first 3 letter. Then government document classification, no need to put anything. Then in the number 1, see, here is one problem. The problem is, whenever you are going to install this Koha and you are going for catalog, these things will come in your cataloging section, like the fields are locked. So how you can unlock this field? So there is an option to unlock this field. Remember this mark this number, mark field number 100. Okay, so now I'm opening a new tab. Opening a new tab. Koha. Sorry. So in the Koha administration, go to Koha administration. Remember the field name is 100. Okay, 100. In the Koha administration, go to under catalog mark bibliographic framework. Sorry, mark bibliographic. Yeah, mark bibliographic framework, and under this framework, so we are doing catalog under book, booklets, and word books. So click here, then go to mark structure. Okay. Go to mark structure, and here you can search the field by typing the 100. We have already this field is 100. Here it is showing 100. So you can click on the 100. And under this 100 category, you have to go to the subfield. Okay, there are so many subfields. So you have to go to subfield A. In the 100, click on action and edit subfield. So in this way, all this for every field, the procedure is same. Here I am showing you because it is in the 100 field, the lock is showing. So here you can see the 100. Click. I have clicked on edit in the subfield. Just a minute. This internet is very slow. That's why it is. Yeah. In the edit subfield option, you have to click on A. I'm clicking on A. Here you can see in the thesaurus section, it is coming personal name. So you have to keep it blank. You have to change it to the blank. Okay. And then click on save changes. Nothing extra to change. Only in the subfield A, you have to change this thesaurus as blank. Now, if I refresh this place, here it is. See, the lock is showing. If I refresh this page, main entity personal name, mark field 100. See, the lock is now withdrawn. Okay, so here you can put the personal name like Kothari, C.R. Okay. Then main entity corporate meeting uniform. I don't want to put anything because this is a book only. If it is corporate name, then you can put in the corporate name section. So in that case, you have to put this title statement. Okay, so title, this research methodology. Then edition you can put second edition. I'm putting this second edition. Reminder of the edition. Place of publication New Delhi. Name of publisher, suppose Vikas. Date of publication or distribution, suppose 2010. Okay, so I'm putting 2010. Here in the number 3 field, physical description, extent, other dimension, anything you can put other physical dimension. 23 centimeter I'm putting. Just I'm showing you the process. Okay, then statement of series, I'm not going to put anything. In this general note, formatted content notes, here you can put all the contents also. Everything you can put. Then in the language section, anything you can put. Then in number 6, added entry personnel name. If you have added entry means 2 authors, then you can put it in added entry personnel name. If you have more than 2 authors, then you can put this fields also in locked. You can similar way you can unlock this. And if you click on this section, then another field will come. Okay. Added entry personnel name here also, like personnel name. You can if you have more than 2 authors, you can create another field like this. Just click on this, or if you want to delete, click on this. Then this series added entry, all these fields, if you want to, whatever fields you want to put, you can put. And this section here, this duodecimal classification is there. Item type, you have to put the item type, like here item type is books, so you have to select item type books. Then classification, call number, prefix, call number, suffix already we have put in the column. Then suppress in Koha, I am showing here yes. Okay, so everything I have minimum information I put it. Then I only click on save. So I am showing tag 0000 subfield tab 058 40 40. Okay. Oh, here I have to put all these things. Transaction agency, BCL I put it. I am clicking save. It has saved the basic information. Now I have to add the item information. Okay, so withdrawn status, you have to put any loss status. You have to put, if don't, then don't put anything. Then duodecimal classification, already we have put a material specified, pound volume or other part you can put. Then damage status, not damage. User restriction, restricted access you can put or not. Not for loan, ordered staff collection, not for loan you can put. So I'm going staff collection. Okay, collection code, you can put fiction, non-fiction, reference, anything. So I'm going to put it non-fiction. Then home library, Bhavana College Library, I have changed. Helping location, either you in the authority details, authorized type, you can change all these things. So I'm putting a general text. Date acquired, today's date automatically come. If you change, you can change. If you want to change source of acquisition, then you can put the vendor name, source of acquisition. Then coded located qualifier, no need to pay any cost. Suppose I'm putting here 170.00. Then inventory number, if you have shelving control, so no restricted. Full call number, suppose 330.1. Full call number is K or T. Okay. Then barcode means the accession number of the book. Okay, remember this barcode means the accession number of the book. So I'm putting here accession number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In every book there will be accession number. If new books come, so you have to first register in the accession register, and then one accession number you have to put in the books. After that you have to do this cataloging. Then copy number, suppose this is the first copy or second copy. Suppose I'm putting this first copy. If you already have 5 books on research method in your books, then you have to put it number 6 copy. So here I'm putting a first copy. Uniform resource locator identifier, if you have, you can put. Cost replacement price, no need to put. If you want to put, then you can put. Then Koha item type books, public notice, you can put public notice. It will show in the Opex section, like placed in Bahana College Library research tag. That means this book is available in the research tag. So the users can see the public note and they can easily locate the book. Add item means you directly add these items, and add and duplicate means suppose you have 2 books on research methodology, and you are cataloging, you are doing catalog one by one. So if you give add and duplicate, then automatically one book will end, and this field will come again. Here you have to put you have to change the barcode, new barcode you have to put, and then you have to change the copy number. Rest of the things you can keep it same. So I'm here giving and add multiple copies of this item means if you have 5 books, 6 books, 10 books, and you want to add all together in at a time, then you can put add and multiple. Then you have to put the number, like how many books are there. So I'm simply here taking add item. That means only one book will add in this category, research methodology. Okay. So in that way, you can do the cataloging, for your books or for any kind of reference book or textbook. Yeah. Now you can see here all this information have come. Okay. So normal view, in the normal view, you can see the information of the book. Yeah. In this way, you can see the research methodology, Kothari CR, New Delhi publisher, Bikash publication, 2010 edition, second edition, description 23 cm, mark review, and these books, only one books. Here you can see these are all the details. In the Opex section also, you can check these books in the Opex section. Let me check. In the Opex session, let me show you. So I will search in the Opex section by research methodology. So here I'm research methodology. If I search this book's research methodology in the Opex section, it will automatically come in the Opex section. See this research methodology. You can any user can see all this information, research methodology of this number of copy, status, staff collection, all this note. In the note section, I have put it placed in Bahana College Library research stack. That means anyone who is coming for this book, if he search in the Opex, he can see the status of the books. That is, it is available in the staff section. Okay. So he or she can directly go to the staff section and can check the book, and the status is in the staff collection. So in that way, you can check in the Opex section also. So this is the process of this cataloging. So now I'm going to show you how to do the circulation. So in the circulation process, simply thing is, remember the barcode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in the circulation, you have to enter this barcode, means accession number. In the circulation, simple thing is just type the this one library code of the patron or scan the barcode. So my library code is LIB 0001. This is not case sensitive. You can put small letter, capital letter, not problem. Okay. So LIB, when I put this LIB 001, my account will open. Here I can issue a book. Suppose this is a Petron account. It is a user's account, and I am the superlibrarian, I am the librarian, I am the circulation staff. So I want to issue a book to him. So simply after opening this account, this checkout box will come and the cursor will blink. Here you have to type this barcode, or you have to scan the barcode through barcode scanner if you have put at the barcode level in the book. Otherwise, you have to type this barcode. After typing, just press enter or click on checkout. I am pressing the enter. Okay. So automatically the book will issue to me. Just wait a minute. Oh, sorry, the item not for loan, it is staff collections. Okay, so I have to change this item type. Just a minute. Search. The item type I have listed under staff collection, so it is not for, it comes under not for loan category. That's why it is showing it is not for loan. Okay. research methodology. You can edit anytime. You can edit the bibliographic information anytime. Just click on this research methodology. Edit item. Edit record means you have to edit the bibliographic information. Edit item means you have to edit the item. This one. Action edit. So not for loan category. Let me try this order. Not order this. Collection code. Let me do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Let's check another book. Still in this. Edit item. But for loan. Okay, basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me check another time. Why it is showing not for loan full times? Not for loan.
Click on cross.
Collection code.
Now save this.
Yes.
And now save.
No, it is not changing. Yeah.
Okay, now save it.
Yeah, collection code, not fiction. Yeah,
Yes,
let
yes.
me check another time.
Check out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It is now coming. See, you can see the details of the checkout. One madam has asked this one how we can see how many books one has issued. So in this portion you can see one checkout, and in the circulation history also you can see, you can check. Okay, in the circulation history also you can check this item will show in the circulation history. And yeah, this is showing. And in the check-in, when someone want to return this book, no need to open his or her account, directly click on check-in and type the accession number or barcode. Simply it will check in. Okay, so I'm just simply type this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is automatically check-in. Okay, so message will come check-in. So you can check the account. Also, you can check my account. There is no books in my account. And but in the circulation history, now you can see in the circulation history that research methodology books already this one, due date, return date. You can check due date, checkout date 25/7, check-in date also 25/7. I have already returned. So in the circulation history, you can check all these things one by one. Okay, so this is the process how you can do the cataloging You can generate Petron, you can create the Petron category, you can do the circulation system. Now I'm going to show how you can import the bulk Petron. So in every nowadays in every institution we are using online admission process. So from the online admission process system you can collect the data, you can collect the Excel file, and you can simply upload the all the patrons in the patrons category. Okay, so here in the tool section, click on the tool and it will come like this. Then you click on the import Petron. Okay, so you click on import Petron, and in the import Petron one CSV file will come. You can download the CSV file. Already the fields are there, accordingly you can fill up the fields. After collecting the data, this is the download starter CSV file. In this CSV file, after downloading in the CSV file, you can just open the CSV file. I'm going to show you. This Petron import. Is it visible, the CSV file?
No, sir.
CSV file is visible or not?
No, sir. No, sir. It's not visible.
The CSV file is not visible, no? So,
Dr. Anupam
yeah.
sir, just share your desktop. It will be easy for everyone to see whatever you are doing on the desktop.
Yeah, I'm trying, but there is no option to share the desktop. Is it coming in the
Otherwise you'll be
desktop?
ending up, sharing the browser, sharing the Excel and all other things.
Yes. Yeah, but is it coming? The Excel file is coming, I think.
Yes. Sir, yes, sir.
Yes. So in this Excel file, the card number there, the surname, then first name, title, all the fields, the fields which we are using in at the time of creation of Petron, all the fields are there. So my suggestion is not to fill all the field. Just you simply fill the card number. This is mandatory. The surname, first name, and phone number. You can put the phone number. Okay, and then in last portion you can put the user ID and password part is somewhere there. Then wait, login attempts. Just a minute. Okay. You will find one user ID and password in this category. So you have to fill up this user ID, and yes, this is the password and this is the user ID. Okay, so user ID and password is mandatory. So basically what we do, we put password as the same in the this card number, and user ID also same in the card number, so that you can remember these things easily. Okay, otherwise students will forget, you will forget what was the user ID and what was the password. Later they can change their user ID and password, and after you fill it up all these fields, and no need to delete any field. Don't delete any section. Just fill the section whatever you want. Okay, whatever section you don't want, you don't fill. But this card number, surname, first name, then try to fill the phone number and user ID and password. And there is another section is library code. Code is there. Okay, library code is there in branch code. There is a branch code, so you have to fill the branch code also, and then save the file, and save the file, and just upload the file in this portion. Wait. Yeah, upload the after saving the file, choose the file, click on choose, and then you can choose the file, and then directly just upload. Remember to this card number already filled to use of record matching is already by default card number. do not change this because username may be the same but card number is unique. So just keep this as it is, this card number, create, and then click on import. Automatically all the fields will import, and those fields which is by default, which is not up to the mark, or the information is not correct, then it will show here that suppose you are going to import 100 users, then if two users information is not correct, or somehow it is not right, then it will show here that these users could not import. So this way you can import bulk Patron. Okay, so this is a very good features of Koha. You can use this and no need to type one by one Patron, but before this, just fill up the fields very carefully. Okay, later part also you can edit the field, but the thing is, if you fill up the field very carefully in the beginning, no need to edit in the last part. So this is from my side, and tomorrow there will be, yes, let me finish. Tomorrow there will be another session, and we'll be discuss about more about Koha administration and Opex customization and report generating. So if you have any question, you can ask me. Yes, sir.
Sir, I have one question. Whatever I have done, whatever issue books I have to 10 students or 20 students, can I see the list of that? First question. Second one, whether the books I have cataloged, how come, sir? I would like to know.
You can
that,
see the
even whenever you.
You want to see the
to
list of students which you have uploaded.
Dr. Anupam, let me speak. Just give me 5
You want to see the list of students
to whom I issued the book, check in or check out. Today, for today's date, how many
in the report section you can
out I have done.
Yes, you can see in the report section. You have to create one SQL report. Here you can see the how many books you have given to the students, and already there are two by default reports. There is overdues and overdue with fines. Overdue means those students who have taken your books and not returned already, their return date is over. You can check. You can click here, and you will see the overdues, and overdues with fines also you can see. And for checkout, how many books you have given to the students, in the report section, you can generate a report for this, and you can check.
Sir, please show the report tomorrow if it is possible. Fine, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, tomorrow report will be discussed.
Dr. Anupam?
Yes.
Yeah, I would like to add up some of the points regarding the bulk import of the patrons. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. When you're to all the participants, whenever you are doing the bulk import, it is, it's a good thing for you to take the list of the students or the patrons from the authorized office, authorized source only. For example, in your respective colleges, there is admission authority is there. There they have the list of the students or the faculty members will be there. From there, you take the Excel sheet, right? And it will be easy for you to, when you're putting all the fields, it will be easy for you to pull up the authorized data. Instead of taking the data from some other source, it is always better to take the source from the authorized source.
Yes, and one more thing, if you don't have an online admission process, you can do simply you can create one Google form with all these fields, whatever you want in your patrons. So you can simply create a Google form, and you can circulate with the students, and they will fill up the form, and you can get the data from there also, if you don't have any online admission system in your college. But nowadays most of the colleges or institutions have online admission system. So as sir has said, you can directly take the data from the admission authority or the admission board.
And because one more thing is, since this Petron ID is a unique one, right? So, and the registration numbers, for example, when a student in a degree college, when he gets admitted, right? So his user ID will be remaining for all the 3 years, right? So he will be identified
Yes,
by
yes,
that
yes.
particular user ID, right? So you can use that ID as a unique
Yes.
ID, right? So that will
Yes,
give no confusion.
in my college also we are using similar. But at the time of admission,
Yeah.
those students who take admission, we already give them an ID, and this ID is for entire duration and for the library purpose and any kind of thing he or she has to produce this ID only.
Yeah,
So
because it
with
is
this
something like
ID,
similar to your Aadhaar number and the PAN number.
Yes. And I'm suggesting if you are suppose you are a librarian, and you can also suggest your college that your this ID should be alphanumeric. Like if you the course code should be there, year should be there, and the serial number. Like if my college name is Bahana College, so our ID is like BC Bahana College. Then 2021 year, then HS Arts, HSA, A means Arts, HS, S means Science, then 001. For HS Arts and Science students, this is the code. For TDC students, so we are BA Arts, BSc, BSc, the similar code, but this BC 2021 is common, and the last number is common, only the course code for the particular course has changed. So this is the unique ID, and by seeing this ID only we can have the idea, we can get the idea that this student is from HS or this student is from degree students. So you can use this kind of ID also for your college. It is better in my point of view, in my knowledge. I find it very good. Yeah, if anyone have any further more question, or else
Hello,
we
sir.
can do one thing. Yeah.
Hello, Anupam sir.
Yes.
Anupam sir, I just wanted to
Yeah,
ask you
I'm listening.
what should be the system configuration for the Koha?
The system configuration. See,
if we want to
if you
install
want
it,
if you want to install it and you want to run it for a longer period of time, so better to purchase a server, or you can do cloud hosting. If you want to do cloud hosting, there is no requirement of any kind of machine, only your simple machine will work. But if you want to do local hosting with a server, then you have to purchase a dedicated server from HP or IBM. The configure minimum RAM should be 8 GB, and if it is 16 GB, it will be good. And 512 to 1 TB SSD hard disk will be a good one. And there are so many high configuration processor, so you can choose anyone. But if you want to learn by yourself and you want to install, then 4 GB RAM with i3 processor and 512 GB hard disk is sufficient.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
But if you want dedicated server, then you go for a server. My suggestion is go for server, or else you go for cloud hosting. It is better for if your internet connection is good, then you can go for cloud hosting. But the thing is, if you take cloud hosting, you have to pay every year. And if you don't, if you install in local machine, you have to pay one time like 1.5 lakh or 2 lakh rupees for the server, and then later the maintenance cost, little bit maintenance cost are there.
Yes, sir. I got it. Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay, if anyone have any question, you can ask, or we'll open the WhatsApp group for this question answer session. You can directly type your question in the WhatsApp group. I will try to give the reply whenever time will permit. So maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, or maybe day after tomorrow, I will reply. And then my contact details are also there. I will share my email ID, so you can directly ask to me to the email ID also. Yes.
I have a question for you. The thing is
Yes.
that is it possible to upload the patron's image through bulk file upload?
Yes, sir, it is possible, but for that you have to. There are so many lengthy process. You have to create one text file. Then you have to keep all these photos in one folder, and you have to rename this photo, and the same name you have to put in the text file. So there is a very technical process. So it is some of
it's a complex process.
Yes, this is a complex process. And then most of the time what we do in nowadays what in our all the institutions have their online process. So SIS system is there, student information system. So directly you can check the images of students from the SIS only. No need to put in this Koha, the SS. It will take them unwanted memory only. So, but if you don't have any this one online system, then you can put one by one. It is I think it is better to put one by one.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, anyone have any question?
Yes, sir. I am
Don't worry, you
audible.
can ask question later also. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir, for a wonderful session. Sir, I have a question regarding a library software, sir. Which library software will you suggest at a school level whose strength is around 1,000 to 1,500? Shall we go for a Koha or something other software?
Yeah, my suggestion is if your library has ERP system, if your sorry not library, if your institution has ERP system, most of the institution ERP system, and then ERP also they have merged most of the ERP they have merged on library software. But this is not up to the mark. But for school library you can manage with the ERP library management software. But my suggestion is you go for Koha. If you go for Koha, suppose you are working now in a school library, and you will not be there for a lifelong, isn't it? So you also will try to go to have some higher job in colleges or in university. So here you will not find this small kind of software. Here you will find only Koha or other thing like Lipsy, Soul, and any kind of software. So my suggestion is you install Koha in your library in a simple local machine with 4 GB RAM, i3 processor, and 512 GB hard disk, and you can run the software in your library also, as well as you can learn also. You can learn through this process, and whenever you will switch off or move to the higher library, you will find it easy to operate. Okay, and Koha is the wonderful software. It is very much, it is free, totally free. And if you want to install, you can contact me also. I'll do the installation for you if you want to install this Koha in your library.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yes, anyone? Is there any question?
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
So thank you, sir,
Yes,
for
sir.
the presentation.
Hello.
Hello. Audible? Audible, sir?
Yes,
Hello?
yes, audible.
Sir, I
Yes,
need
you are audible.
how to upload the PDF files to the Koha.
Yes, there is an option.
Yeah, you
There is
can
an option. You go to the tool. You go to the tool, and simply is it visible? My screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, you go to the tool, and here it is upload. Under additional tool, you can see this upload. Can you see this upload button?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes,
Upload.
whenever you click on upload, yes, upload, you can upload any yeah, here you can choose file and you can upload.
Okay. Full file. Oh, full file. That's.
Yeah. Yes,
Thank you,
yes,
sir.
any.
Dr. Chanda, actually there is a option tag 856U in
Yes.
and there you can upload directly on any mark entry.
Yes, in the catalog option also you can upload this.
Default you may go for
Yes.
default.
This is
in this electronic location and access, you can here you can
956.
U is not coming. You have to modify this U option. U is I think U is.
Click on the right box, small box. Under U in uniform resource locator. No. Go to the U.
Oh
okay.
Yeah.
U is yes.
Right cross before the cross box, small box. Yes.
Wait.
No. There is the upload of.
No. This is This is not the
Option is disabled.
yeah. Is disable now. You can upload this uniform resource identifier here, but I think the main file you have to upload in this tool section only, or what? Not showing anything. Here you can
Actually, I just
upload
checked
the
on my water demo version. There is the option 856U. There is a upload option. So
yeah, they have customized. They have customized this. That's why. Yeah, but I've already told you that you can customize the Koha if you know how to customize. You can customize anything, and they have already customized in the use section directly. You can upload, or you can upload in that area.
one setting will be enabled from global system.
Yeah, yes, global system preference. So there are lot more things. See, you can we cannot learn Koha in a 2-hour session or one day. Even after 5 years of using Koha, I know only 5%.
Yes.
Okay, no, maybe less than 5%. So there are various things in Koha. If you install Koha, you try to install Koha in your laptop or desktop by using VirtualBox. I am suggesting you by using VirtualBox, and you can delete anytime. You can delete anytime this Koha. If you want this VirtualBox, you can delete anytime. So you install this Koha in your VirtualBox, and you can learn so many things. That much you use the Koha. That the thing is, the more you use, the more you can learn.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for organizing such a beneficial workshop for us. Sir, can we get recording of
Thank
the
you so
session?
much. Yes, you will have the recording. We will upload in our YouTube channel, and we will share the link with all of you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, one more thing I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
Is there features available in Koha where we can search the book images directly through the ISBN?
Directly through the ISBN. You can search ISBN. Search is there, and book images whenever you
Amazon,
upload.
No, you can use Amazon this thing from the Amazon
Yes.
link where you can see
Yes,
the
in this,
book jackets. Dr. Anupam,
yes,
he's asking about book
already.
jackets.
Okay, but so it is getting synchronized
That you
with
can enable in the Opex this thing. System preferences, go to
Yes,
system.
in the system preferences you can enable, and all whenever you enter the bibliographic information or means catalog, whenever you do the catalog, the image will come if your system is connected through net. The image will automatically come. Most of the images comes automatically.
But for that, normal ISBN will be okay, or we have to get the ISBN from the Amazon site itself?
ISBN is unique, right?
No,
So it is
No,
accepted. So you can use the ISBN which where you are finding from your book jacket, physical book jacket when you are entering.
Yes.
So that will be
But
okay,
not.
right?
Yeah, but all the books image will not come, because some books are not listed in the. Suppose there is one book written by your college professor, so this book may not come. This book image may not come in there.
But there is one more option in the locally. You can post your book jacket, clicking the photo of that.
Yes, you can upload. Yes, this is another option.
Okay, I got it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, anything more? And because the time is already 45 minutes up, and most of you have already your net pack also has, I think, limited net pack is there. So already it reaches the part. Yeah, if you have
Hello,
any question, you can ask. Yes.
Anupam sir.
Yes.
Can we find any kind of rare books in the Koha? If we want to search any rare books, how can we search it? List of
Rare book.
Yes.
List of rare book. You can while doing catalog, you can keep it under this like fiction, non-fiction, rare book category. So first of all, you have to do modify this authorized value. Okay, in authorized value section, you have to create a category of rare books, and in this, under this rare book collection code, and under this rare book collection code, if you enter the data of this book, then in later part you can in the report section, while you generate the report, collection code wise report is there. There is a provision to generate collection code wise report. Here you can see every number of books under every collection, like under non-fiction, fiction, reference book, rare book, everything you can see. So for that you have to put this value in the authorized value section.
Once you create the item type as a, how you are creating the book type and all, we can create one more authorized value as a rare book, and we can segregate those books.
Yes, yes. You can segregate anything. You can create any kind of item types. You can also create the item types also, like rare books, reference book, text book, audiovisual, CD, PhD thesis, dissertation, anything you can create in the item types. And under these item types, you can just enter, if you enter this books, then you can later part you can just search this in the report section and you can get this information. For this you have to create the SQL report in the report section, and all the reports are available in Koha wiki, Koha report library. And just if you know the SQL language, then you can modify it accordingly. Otherwise, some reports will not work. Okay. In the report library, you will get all these reports, but just you need to modify some reports. And many reports you can do just copy and paste the SQL code, and it will run automatically. So tomorrow the report will discussed by our resource person, Dr. Apurvajyoti Majumdar. It's report part. Actually, this workshop is basically for the only for the basics of Koha. Okay, so later we'll planning for advanced level training. So that's why I'm this basic level training I have conducted this basic level, so that if you want to participate in advanced level training, you will not be they will not teach you this how to create Patron and how to create this. They will teach you some more extra level. So for this you need to know the basic things. That's why I planned this 2 days workshop. Later part you may join in this advanced level training program also. Here you can learn so many advanced level things.
Anupam sir, can I sum up?
Yeah, Dr.
Yes,
Anupam, it was a nice session from your end as far as this basics of Koha is concerned for the students. I think some of the students are also there in the participant list. I just when I was going through the chat box, they are asking about so many questions over there. Probably tomorrow I can come up with the answers for those questions. Right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, may I know your name, sir?
See, I wanted to contribute something to your workshop.
Yes, sir. Definitely, you are most welcome, sir. May I know your name, sir? Actually here I cannot see.
My name is Dr. Jaidev Kumbar, and I work for Manipal Academy of Banking and Finance, Bangalore.
Okay, sir. You are very much welcome, sir. Thank you so much that you are here to assist us also. As I have said, that I only know the 5% of Koha, and I know the basic things. Whatever I do in my library, that much thing.
Sir, it's a good effort, sir. Sir, I just really heartily congratulations to you. Right, so it's a wonderful session. So tomorrow I'm eagerly waiting for, I asked my assistant librarians to join this workshop. Couple of and yesterday I think yesterday I have called you regarding, have you extended the timeline for this?
Yes, and for the participants, please put your question in the WhatsApp group. I will open the WhatsApp group for all of you, because this I think here I cannot or I may copy all these things, all the questions. I don't know whether I can copy or not. If I can, yes, I can copy. I will keep it in with me, and later I will try to reply you all. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, thank you, everyone, for joining us today.
Thank you. So we are leaving
Shantanu,
now.
yeah. Yes, yes, we can leave. Just wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Shantanu, you can
Thank
go.
you. Good night.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Mm-hmm.
To
Yes,
all,
you can.
it's a very great session. The been ended here. The second session will start at tomorrow at evening. So meet you tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy. Good night all.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you, everyone. So tomorrow at 6 p.m. we'll meet again, and the resource person will be Dr. Apurva Jyoti Mojumdar, sir. Okay. Thank you. Good night and stay happy.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, participants can leave.